What is going on, everybody? Welcome on in on a Monday night. I hope you're having a wonderful night and I hope you've had a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. And we are back here with part two of an 8-part series in which I'm going to be shiny hunting for a total of 24 hours and hoping to get at least one an hour, but realistically getting as many as we can. So, that said, welcome on in, Fish. Nice to see you. How was your weekend? But with that said, we're going to hop right on into the action. We'll keep the beats on in the background because it's always nice to have there. Oh, why is my hang on a moment here. That's not what should be happening. Let's give me 1 second here. Huh, interesting. Let's see if we can't. Oh, I can't wait to meet him too. Give me 1 second to figure out what's going on with my my sources here. I Streamlabs be doing the Streamlabs thing, you know. That's not the one I want. Let's see here. I want. That is what I want. Okay. I want that. Whoop! Hey, now that's not it either. Give me a moment here, Fish. I don't know what the hell's going on. I wonder if it's a matter of the HDMI connection. This thing's been pretty wonky on me for the last, I don't know, 10 minutes or so. We'll figure it out, though. We usually do. But in the meantime, I'm glad you had a good weekend. Gotta love when the tech goes a little haywire, right? And unfortunately, I can't really figure this out in the other view, so I have to do it here, which is great content for you guys, I know. I appreciate your patience, though. That's for certain. In the meantime, if I can focus on two things at once, I will say off the bat, Fish, that, well, I'm glad that we got everybody into the Discord, or at least have started getting people into the Discord. I don't know how to Discord. I realized once I put that together, I was like, I started looking around and I saw a couple of the messages and I realized I'm like, how does one do Discord? I've always participated, but I've never actually like been much of a moderator of sorts, so any advice you can give in that regard would be tremendous. And I don't know why this is just not working for me right now. Let's see if we can just double up there. No? Okay, how about that? There we go. Okay. All it takes is a little bit of I don't even know because Streamlabs is just fun like that sometimes. Anyway, let's get into it. Let's see what we have actually for outbreaks tonight. And see if we can't get an idea of what to hunt there. Although I am also open to suggestions. Should be rules in the server. Like rules as far as how to kind of get things going, or just rules for the server. Because I'm totally down with rules for the server. Oh yeah, for certain. Oh, also for that matter, I'll do it real quick. I love how I can't even sign into the chat here. That's so funny to me. Let me pop up my other screen real quick. Actually, do me a favor. I want to see if you can do it for me. Type !Discord. I want to see if that command works. I seem to always get Magneton as an outbreak. I don't understand that. I know there's a matter of like influencing the what can occur or what can spawn in outbreaks. I like that Mischievous. Now that should have popped up a link. Maybe it's a mod thing. I'm not sure. Maybe I have to make you a mod. Hang on. Let me check on my end if I can do that. Because it should have just thrown up a nice link for the Discord itself. Which I don't mind doing that if I have to do it. But let me just... Alright, I will figure out Streamlabs one day, but it is not today. That is a certainty. You know, it's crazy to me. It's funny. It's not crazy to me. It's just that there's so many elements or resources with Streamlabs that should make things simpler and just like more convenient. I don't know. They have so many resources at their disposal that it just feels like it should be a lot easier. But it's sometimes a lot of layers, a lot of layers. It's like an ogre or onions. I think there should be rules for the server. Yeah, definitely. I'm like I said. I mean, we are going to get to a point where we're going to need to enforce some form of order or just have some form of decorum and proper conduct. So yeah, I mean, server rules are a certain definite. Let's run up to this mischievous outbreak. I think that's how we're going to start tonight. But now that I'm not like quasi panicking, I can't speak already. Wow, this is not going to be a great start. But now that I'm done quasi panicking about getting the cap card together and the video feed together, I am excited to meet your friend Miles as well. And we like amazing people and great friends for that matter. This Mankey for half a second looked shiny, and I was really convinced, but then I quickly came back down to earth. Oh, as I quickly hit that raid den, did you see the news about the 7-star Greninja raids? Yeah, definitely no spamming. I figure, I mean, there's probably some basic tenets, like no NSFW, yeah, no spamming. God, just if I looked around a little bit, I could probably think of a couple more, but just, yeah. I mean, listen, again, any and all suggestions I'm completely open to. I mean, I full-on plan on when I realize how I can or know how to do it, but I want to make you a moderator also so that we can, I want to give you a little bit more free reign to kind of like do things that I know that you know how to do with Discord, so, yeah. Yeah. That's all I got to say about that. In the meantime, let's hunt Mischievous. Let's see if I can't keep track with 1. And now a 2. Oh, you get their tiers? That's a hell of a pickup. 3, 4. In the back of my mind, I feel like the Mischievous are like gypsies from Borat. That's going to be 5. 6, 7. But yeah, did you see the news about the 7-star Greninja raids? 8. What do you think is going to be the big strategy for that one? Taking that one down. I've seen a couple of potential options. Some that I'm actually happy that I have pretty close in level, at least, to being prepared for that. I think I'm at 11 now. Oh, don't run, Mischievous. Fight back, you cat! What? Scissor just flew up there? I didn't know it actually could do that. Or at least it was able to animate like that. That's amazing. I don't know if it just ran up the hill or if it actually just flew up the hill, but that was really cool. We'll call that one 13. Fly, Scissor, fly. Oh my god, that's actually really cool. 15. 16. Let me go up there. Yeah, I was thinking Clodsire, or I saw a good take on that one as far as kind of keeping it ground terra typing. Let's call it 17, 16. We'll say 16. And then running it with a combination of like Yawn, Curse, Earthquake, and Recover. And that seemed like a pretty good idea. It'll be interesting to see what the ability of the Greninja is, though. If it's going to be Protein or if it's going to be Battle Bonds, like I've seen some rumors. Which would be kind of exciting. I mean, as somebody who's never played Gen 6 and never had the Greninja Froakie line and don't really have a lot of familiarity with Ash Greninja and really that element of it, I think it's going to be... I'm really excited for it, actually. I think this is going to be one of the first raids that I'm actually like kind of going to go into. could see that. I could definitely see that. I wonder if they would, if I mean, nah, it wouldn't make sense to do a distribution of two different Greninjas. Because I was gonna say, I wonder if they would do a like some that are protein, some that are battle bond. But I know you could only catch like the one out of the 7-star events. What was the other one I saw that they released at the same time as Greninja, or like a day before Greninja? You don't think so? I mean, it seems like it. From what I've heard, it seems like it was kind of a rare thing to begin with. So, I mean, I was gonna say that I know it's not shiny. Shiny Mischievous is green, right? Shiny Mischievous is green, right, Fish? For half a second, I thought a wild scissor was chasing me. I was like, wait, that's mine. Settle down now, go. don't get worried. Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Go, scissor. Hunt, fight, annihilate. Oh my god, I've completely lost count. I have no idea where I am right now. I'm just gonna assume I'm somewhere in by like 30. See, I have to say, before I started streaming shiny outbreaks or just outbreak hunting, hunting or counting the outbreaks was already kind of a task enough as it is. My attention span sometimes I'm like I feel like in my brain I can be like a monkey clapping cymbals, it's just like a, and so like I add in entertaining and it's just my oh boy, my ability to number is dwindles. It dwindles. I heard this little lo-fi mix of the Eterna Forest track, and for the quick fire synapses in my brain, I felt like I was playing Legends of Arceus again, and I went to barrel roll down that hill, and I don't have that mechanic in this game because it's the map. Dragon level 2 sandwich, shiny hunting the pseudo legendary. Oh, Frigibacks. Oh, that's a hard hunt. That's that thing, especially with the lighting in this game. Trying to actually find that thing against the snow. Good luck. Let me know how that one goes. I'm very curious. I'm rooting for you. The sandwich should definitely help though, especially on if I'm assuming you're on the mountain. Or honestly, I feel like even in the Dalazapa passage, no, I don't think Frigibacks spawns there. If you're on the mountain though, I feel like Dragon Sandwich is the perfect one for it because I don't think there's anything else on the mountain that does spawn Dragon type. Maybe Altaria? But that's a pretty rare spawn, I would say. Especially by itself. I generally feel like if I ever see an Altaria, it's in a pack. I would love to get Shiny Swablu, actually. I wonder, so normal flying, is there a good spot? I wonder if there's a good spot for Swablu where you could like use either a normal sandwich and isolate it in one spot, or I feel like flying would be difficult for Paldea. I feel like there's a lot of birds, Squawkabillies, Flamingos, Wattrel, Kilowattrel, not to mention any other general flying types that I'm not thinking of right now. But a shiny Swablu would be really nice. I love that. Again, the heavy contrast to colors for base coloring of Pokemon, I am a big fan of that. Also, I'm a big fan of Altaria. Like, if I did a Gen 3 tier list, like, I'd be all about that. But, oh, Fish, did you see the Gen 9 tier list, by the way? I don't know if you'd seen that, I finally got that one edited together and released. I would love to see Hisui and Gudra get transferred into this game. It makes sense too, because I mean, you know, Gudra was released in Gen 9. Kalos is on the border. You know, that entire theory argument again. It's interesting for me though, because like I feel like, you know, again, not having played with regular, you know, I guess Kalosian Gudra, uh, it's they don't really seem too different to me, one to the other. Right. I've got to be approaching 60, if not kind of there by now. But I'm sure I've still got work to do on that. Thank you. Well, I definitely had fun with it. I'm got to be honest with you. I'm very surprised at how many views it's gotten in a matter of 23 and a half hours. So I will definitely be doing more stuff like that in the near future. And any other sort of ideas that you have like that, I mean, feel free to throw them out there. I figure, you know, there are things that I like doing, which, you know, I will definitely do. But there are, you know, I want to make sure that I'm putting out entertaining content that everybody else likes, obviously, as well. Okay, so I want to knock out, like... And ideally, if the stuff that I like and everyone else likes matches up, then that is a win. Alright, let me knock out about, like, 5 more of these things. That's 2. That's 3. That's 4. That's 5. Alright, so we'll say we knocked out. You know what? That's for good measure, we'll knock out these 2 as well. We'll call that 60. And then we just run around. And hope. I mean, and at this point, pretty much, I have to imagine we'd be pretty much guaranteed a shiny at some point with this. It's just a matter of whether or not I have one of those one-frame fails. Absolutely go for Ctottle. To be honest with you, I think I'm going to do Ctottle with you tonight. I've seen a lot of TikToks and other content where shiny Ctottle is featured. And, I mean, I knew it looked good, but man, I gotta tell you, I'm starting to get a little bit of that FOMO where it's like, ooh, I want one of those. Oh, God, they can be down there, too. Oh, no. Actually, that might not be bad for me to manipulate the spawns just to Mischievous. Well, that's a Ghastly. That's not really helpful. But I want the item. Alright, so this is where the Mischievous cuts off. That's good to know. Oh, I don't have the that site up for all the sandwiches, but if you need that, let me know. Let's see here. Mudbray, leave me alone. Alright, let's see, let's see, let's see. What else do you think we should on tonight, Fish? I had pulled up a website to do some sort of like RNG shiny hunting, but eh. Maybe. I feel like I want to. You know what? Honestly, I feel like I want to wait till the DLC comes out to start putting a lot of those, a lot of like the. I guess for lack of better phrasing, like the hacked Pokemon. Like I want to kind of hang off till I get the DLC till bringing them in. But I definitely. I mean, the fact that you have an Oshawott available is awesome. We're gonna have to get that Discord going for you to start doing some of those trades. Roaring Moon, I mean, I'm not gonna say no to that because that's much harder for me to get naturally. Or I guess just as hard for me to get naturally. I absolutely know I'm going to fail a Shiny Mischievous. I feel it in my bones. I almost want to put a guarantee on it. Like, I feel like I am just going to... Valiant, you know what? That's a good idea. I wouldn't mind doing the Valiant again. So I could definitely get down for that. You know, I saw... It's funny, speaking of the Paradox Pokemon, I saw Shiny Iron Hands. Not that I actually saw it physically. I saw a picture of Shiny Iron Hands. I don't know how anyone actually picks that out of the crowd. There must be something that's more distinguishable about it that I'm just not seeing, but I swear it is the exact same thing as regular Iron Hands. I'd like to get an Iron Thorns. You know, we might spend a little time in Area 0 then tonight. Hey, what's up, YouTube sisters? No, it's not a dumb question to ask at all. No, I appreciate the question. I probably could do a better job of wording that in the title and or the description. Now, it's going to be a total of 24 hours split up into 8 parts, 3 hours each. This is part 2. We are currently in the middle of a Mischievous outbreak. We are at best odds for Shiny one here. In part 1, I failed a Shiny Sandaconda and then I redeemed myself with a Shiny Earthworm, which is one that I've been looking for a little bit now. So, yeah, my pleasure, absolutely. Feel free to Shiny hunt along with us. And if you are, let me know what let us know what you're hunting. I'm just waiting for one of these to be green. And remove my envy that is green within. I don't know. I tried to sound more poetic there than I wanted to, or than I needed to. Oh, whoa, hey there. Hang on. Oh, no, I'm now just all over the place. Possibly. I'm not against that. Let's let's go for a little bit. I'm trying to think. How do I want to do this? I want to get this Mischievous. I want to hone in on this Mischievous here. I'd say if by 8 o'clock, whatever comes first, 8 o'clock or Shiny Mischievous, and then we will do, and then I'll let's do a Union Circle and we'll do Sea Tuttle Hunt. So in the meantime, if you want, because that'll be about 30 minutes. So if you want to give yourself about another sandwich and a different hunt right now, Fish, then yeah, we can reconvene then. Oh my god. I didn't want to run into this. Litleo, please. I've got business to attend to. I want to get Shiny Lechonk so badly, honestly. Like, there are so many things. Admittedly, I'd love to fill out a Shiny Dex. But, no, Shiny Lechonk, I mean... It's actually kind of upset me to the point that I have not found this pink pig yet. Like, so many people have. It is so common. You're absolutely right. Where am I at with Shiny so far? I'm at... I want to say... Well, let's take a look here real quick. Let's do a little featurette, if we will, here. We've got 4 here ready to go. We've got our mascot, Shiny Go-Goat, the Rage Barn. We've got the aforementioned Shiny Earthworm, IHOP. We also got this one last part. No, wait, did we get this one in the last part? Oh, this was the Friday the 13th stream. So this one wasn't part of the 24-hour stream, or 24-hour block, we'll say. But either way, got a Pawniard, and also got a Low Kicks, which was awesome. So that's 4 right there. And then in the boxes, let's see what we've got in the Shiny box. Shiny box is this one. We got Shiny Voltorb, Shiny Vaporeon. Well, let me wait for let me do the summary so I can get the photos going there. Got the Voltorb. Got the Vaporeon. Got the Muck. The Muck was my first one. Full odds, no Shiny Charm. I got it at the Levincia Lighthouse. The funniest thing about Muck to me as a Shiny is that it is also my first Shiny from Pokemon Go. I can't escape this thing. And I don't really want to. I like green Shinies. Speaking of, full odds Teddy Ursa, which was another one that I had a ton of fun finding randomly. And then found a random full odds Shiny Finizen. And last but not least, had Shiny Magneton. I got the Magnezone. So, Yeah, so that's what that's 10 shinies I've gotten so far. I had a shiny Bombardier I called Bob, but because of a failure in a challenge from a previous stream, I had to release that one. So I had 11 in total, but we could pour one out real quick for Bombardier. I'm not actually gonna pour this out because that would be reckless of me on my keyboard. Mm. And also, YouTube sisters, might I say, absolutely do not apologize if you're with your family. Like, please, never apologize to that. I mean, first off, your presence here, I'll say it every time, all the time. Never expected, always appreciated. Anytime you spend here in the barnyard is a welcome time, and you are always appreciated. My favorite Hisuian form. Are we talking about like just the? I mean, I guess. Unless I'm forgetting others, I'm pretty sure it's just like the four, like Basket Legion and Gudra and like Weirdeer and all that. On Braviary too, I guess. I would say that's a good question. Let me think about that one for a second, Fish. I also like I Shiny Muck is pretty dope. I never played Gen 7, so I don't really have a lot of experience with Alolan Muck, but seeing it all the time in, oh, Mischievous is only at night. Oh, that's so bad. I'm going to be waiting here for another 15 minutes for that. Well, we'll be back from Mischievous. Oh, absolutely. You know, I wasn't even thinking about that. Yeah, Zoro and Zoroark are awesome. Those are definitely my favorite ones. Especially the shinies of those. Those are fantastic. You know, YouTube sisters, it's interesting that you say that because honestly, I've had a couple of occasions where I've seen, um, like chat won't appear in my view. In my view, from what I'm looking at my screen here, I've got my window of the stream, like everything that you guys are seeing in pretty much one major portion of my screen. On the outside of that, I'm seeing the whole entirety of the chat. Sometimes messages don't show up in the chat, but they'll show up on the feed that you'll see visually on screen. It's very strange. I don't know why that doesn't. So if I miss something, you know, I try to get to every message, and for that matter alone, Pedro, welcome on in. Welcome to the barnyard. Enjoy your time. What are you playing tonight? But yeah, anyway, YouTube sisters, for the matter of it, I try to get to every message that I can. So if there's something that I didn't say or didn't see or address, like, feel free to write it again. Yeah, I want to make sure everybody feels heard. That now being said, let me figure out a pivot plan here. Yeah, my pleasure. I know I have to. There are still things as an amateur streamer that I have to figure out to kind of refine the trade a little bit, refine the craft a little bit. Let's see here. What do I want to pivot to off the Mischievous? Let's do. You know what? Let me drop my head against the wall with Casseroya Lake, and maybe I get a full odds Dondozo or Veluza. I don't know. As agitating as Veluza can be, especially in the lag-ridden waters of Casseroya Lake, it's I do like the shiny. I just had to make sure that one wasn't a shiny either. Speaking of vaulting Veluza, let's vault into the water! Oh, the lag! The frames! Oh, the frames! They're missing so hard. Okay, there we go. Alrighty, Roo. No, listen. I appreciate that. It took me a second to process what you said as far as like I thought you were like telling me you're proud of me not being like my mom, and I was like, how do they know? Thank you. But I really appreciate that, YouTube sisters. I like to think that you know you know what it is. I definitely appreciate the individual pride. You know, from A to B. I have just had so much more fun doing this lately, and I mean, not that I wasn't beforehand, but I mean, I don't know. I just it's having great people in the community. Having the encouragement. Oh my God! For a split second, the Dratini here on the right looked pink, and I was about to go nuts. But just yeah, having that encouragement from people like you in the community is just it makes me continue to do this. I mean, it continue at first. Admittedly, there was a fair amount of imposter syndrome. Kind of like getting into streaming night after night. But I mean, you guys make it easy now. So thank you. Honestly, I appreciate all the kindness. And yeah, Pooper. Honestly, what am I doing in Castle Royale Lake? I'm just picking up random items. I should be looking for a Pooper. You know what? You're damn right. Let's go back over here. Let's go over to the ponds of Los Platos. And yeah, Fish, Shiny Dratini is fantastic. I was playing Pokemon Go on Dratini Day not too long ago, and I got 4 in the day. I got 2 back to back. I was like, I mean, tripping over them. It was fantastic. Does anybody want to join in with Pedro on a Union Circle? And you just really helped me a lot. Just saying, I already completed the game and it helps me. Absolutely. Listen again. I'm happy to do it. It's genuinely a joy for me. It's a fun hobby for me, and it's something that if you guys find enjoyment out of, you find some value out of. Admittedly, that's the entire goal. I want you guys to find some value out of this. Shiny Dragonite's awesome, actually. I have one of those in Pogo. Out of the 4 Dratinis, you would imagine that I want to eventually evolve those. I gotta find a better pond for Pooper. I might have to do a sandwich for that one. Actually, Pedro, what are you looking to do tonight in your Union Circle? Are you looking to shiny hunt? You're looking to fill out your Pokedex? What are your goals in the game? Honestly, I feel like I'm all over the place with this particular hunting tonight because I want to get Tarunta. I need an official pronunciation on this name. Taruntala, Baba Ganoush. I don't know. I have no idea. I literally have no idea. You're shiny hunting? Nice. What are you hunting for? Anything in particular? Because Fish and I are looking to hop into a shiny sea turtle hunt. Ooh. Oh, to be honest with you, I'm sure I've seen it before because I had it in the Pokedex. I don't really remember seeing many wild Pichu. That's kind of cool. Sea turtle, very nice. Well, you know what? Fish, I believe. Well, for YouTube, you absolutely can. You'd be 4 out of that 4, So, we have the ability to. Just because you have Scarlet doesn't mean that you're locked into being in a Union Circle with just Scarlet exclusives. Actually, I gotta say that's actually really the coolest thing I will say that they did with Gen 9 is that they introduced the element of literally hopping into somebody else's game and being able to play more or less that game. Oh yeah, absolutely. So yeah. When I'm totally down. Whenever you guys are to hop into a Union Circle, I guess Fish, if you're ready, I'm totally down to host that up, and then yeah, we can go from there. Oh, you about to eat hot wings? Oh yes, you're speaking my language, YouTube sisters. You are speaking my language. All right, let's do that then. Pedro, you ready too? YouTube sisters, if you're ready, you want to hop on with us, you're more than welcome to. At the same time, I know you got them hot wings right there, and if you want to, we'll pop. If you want to wait, we'll pop into another one after the fact, and let you get that food going on. I was just gonna ask what everyone's. I literally, Fish, you just took the concept out of my head. I was gonna ask what everyone does their wings with, blue cheese or ranch, and I will say that I used to be. So I have the love in my heart for it. I used to be a ranch with wings kind of person. But as I grew older and fell victim to peer pressure... No, I'm kidding. As I grew and expanded my palate a little bit, I started understanding the merit to the blue cheese. And, I absolutely could do either one. But if I'm going to choose, I'm going to go for the blue cheese these days. All right, let's get it going on with the Union Circle. got you on the waiting, YouTube sisters. So Pedro and Fish, let's get some shiny sea turtle action going on. You know, I gotta tell you, you're not as weird as you think. I personally don't go for the mustard, but I recently moved from I don't want to be too specific, but I also don't want to be too general. I recently moved from the United States Northeast to the Mid-Atlantic, and Fish, I was just about to pop a code up here, but yeah, let's do that then. We'll join Fish's group, Pedro. But yeah, in the Mid-Atlantic, it's been very interesting to me, YouTube. People love their mustard down here. I was very, very surprised. Hang on, let me get YS1627. I have not watched Megan yet. I actually am a scaredy little goat, and I'm not sure if I'm going to. As much as I want to. Oh, you know what, Fish? Let me work on that. As much as I want to do Friday Night Frights and kind of work in the horror genre of games a little bit. I'm also a complete little scaredy goat in the sense that I let me think. You should have seen, if you want, if you're able to and you have the time. I mean, it's only a little bit of it's like I think an hour's worth from last Friday night, but I tried streaming a little bit of Phasmophobia. Yeah, that's a good example of how bad I am with horror. Let's find this ice sandwich, Fish. Give me just a second here. But I was actually going to ask you guys, has anybody seen the Last of Us yet? I know that just came out yesterday. Where is... Here we go. Ice. All right. Fish, let's do this sandwich. Hang on, let me get my screens back together here. And then let me get chat back together here. Last of Us, I think, is on HBO right now. Ooh, 3 segment shiny to Dunsparce. Now you're just showing off. That's incredible. That is very cool. I am very impressed with this. Let me see here. Let me get back into the chat just to answer a few things here. Yeah, Fish. I am definitely gonna go see the Mario movie. I am excited. I gotta say the one element of the Mario movie I am not excited for, and it's this. I mean, I feel like this is kind of obvious, but at the same time, I feel like it needs to be said. Shouted from the rooftops. Chris Pratt as Mario, not hyped for that. Jack Black as Bowser, very hyped for that. Everything else, very hyped for that. You do what you gotta do, YouTube. Yeah, let's go to the mountains. You're right, Fish. I'm just getting distracted here. Let's head over to the mountains and let's go find that sea turtle. I'm gonna head over to Paldea's highest peak. It's not that scary. Just consists of killing, blood, weird stuff, creepiness. Oh, good. Yeah, no, that's. I have a very Tyrion Lannister view on horror and killing and that kind of stuff in my spare time. It's the quote goes something along the lines of, the death and horror are so abounding that I don't need it in my leisure time. Go to the snowy mountains because that's where I am. All right, Fish, where you at? Are you at one of the gyms in particular? I will tell you that I have not watched either of those. I'm telling you, I'm a little baby goat right now. You'll see. Fish, respectfully speaking, there's a lot of mountain to cover here. I'm kind of like my dad in this regard, where I'll happily give everything a shot at least once. I have heard pretty disparaging things about that Velma series, though. Fish, where did you fast travel to, by the way? I'm assuming it wasn't Paldea's highest peak. Was it one of the gyms? Next to the ice gym. So that would be Glaciado over here. Okay. The stream is glitching for you, YouTube sisters? You know, that's unfortunate to hear. I hope that it resolves itself pretty quickly. Let me know if it keeps up. I hope it's nothing. I've had a lot of issues with Streamlabs lately. I'm looking for you, Fish. I'm looking for you. Enigma, welcome on in. How are you? How was your weekend? Yeah, it's been a while actually. Good point. How you been? Good. Very good. Happy to hear that. Go down across the ice gym and you'll find me. Across the ice gym. Okay. Like down the main road here a little bit. I'm doing well, Nick, but thank you for asking. Oh, I see it. Yes. All right. There we go. Pedro clearly found you before I did. Much easier. Awesome. Yes, let's join the picnic here. Okay. Let me pull... Oh, thank you, YouTube sisters. You too. Let me pull up the recipe for the sandwich here real quick. Cool. Ready when you are, my friends. Pedro, there you go, perfect. Alright, so the recipe calls for a few things here, so let's pay attention. We want vinegar. Actually, that's going to be on the next page. So let's start off with watercress, wasabi. Ooh, does anybody have watercress? There we go, we got watercress. We need wasabi, which I think is also on the next screen. Rice. 2 smoked fillet, 2 cloth stick, and then on this screen we need the salt, the vinegar, the wasabi. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. All right. I think that makes sense, Fish. I think we're all here. I think maybe if you guys just have to... Do you guys have to add an ingredient? Now that I'm thinking about it? Or can you just kind of like confirm through? Look at the size of that bread. Oh my god, eat your heart out, Subway. Damn. Ah, okay. Well, let's hope that this doesn't overdo it then. All right. I was gonna say let's maybe start off with the globby ones. I did not know that you guys had to add ingredients also. So if this doesn't work the way it's supposed to go, let's try that again. So I have a feeling that we're gonna be back here in a moment. Okay. So far, so good. Oh my god, there's so many cloth sticks. Oh, hang in there, you! Oh my god. Absolutely Enigma. Okay, okay. I think we're all right here. We're looking for Encounter Power Ice Level 2? I mean, it looks delicious. I would eat it. Fish, you're not wrong. If we somehow luck out on this one and get level 3, that would be incredible. A tasty mocha original. Ooh, level 1. Do we want to try that again? I'm down to try that again. Yeah, I agree. Okay. Let's... Can we make another sandwich right now, or do we have to pack it up first? I feel like we should just be able to make another sandwich. Who am I talking to? What Pokemon? Tinkaton. Okay. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so... I'm going to leave out the rice. We only need 1 rice. So I would say... one person bring the rice, and another person bring the smoked fillet or cloth stick. I guess what. But before we do this, before we move on, just claim whatever ingredient that you're going to be putting in there. I'm gonna pull this back up real quick, and at least start off with these 2. I'll do the smoked fillet. So somebody do the cloth sticks. We need 2 cloth sticks. Okay, Fish has the cloth sticks. Fish, we just need 2 of them. Pedro, then do 1 rice. And then I need to add watercress. And so that should be 1 rice, and so... I've got the watercress. Pedro, just let me know that you've got the rice, the 1 rice. Pedro, are you there? Gotcha, okay. Oh, do you not have rice? No, it's okay, it's okay. Do you have watercress? Or even smoked fillet. Okay, you've got watercress, that's perfect. Then then just add 1 of those. I'll take mine off, and then I'll put the rice in. So you're just adding 1 watercress then, okay? Perfect. All right, we got this. I'll add in the little extras here, the salt, the vinegar, and the... Oh, no! Does anybody have wasabi? We need 1 wasabi. Oh, it's been ruined. Oh, no. Pedro, do you have 1 wasabi? You could save us all with 1 wasabi. Oh, all right, guys. Let's pop out of this real quick. Let's go grab that wasabi. I'll run off to. Oh, I can't even. Oh, we can't even get out of it. Damn. All right, let's make it. Let's just make a throwaway sandwich then, real quick. Nothing like a little work for a shiny Citadel, right? You know, listen, sometimes you gotta accept the loss to find greater success later on, you know? You have to adopt a very Michael Jordan-like mentality, you know? You don't learn anything from your successes. You learn more from your failures. And if anything, we just learned a lot about sandwich making with friends. And, you know, I'm trying to think of as many, like, positive cliches as I can. We'll be back with this, though, Pedro. We'll be right back with this. Well, I'll run over to Levincia. I'll grab the extra ingredients. And, you are all good, YouTube sisters. You are all good. Yeah, guys, let's just go through whatever, like, just make a, like, whatever your most abundant, resource is, just put one of those in there and let's just make like a crap sandwich. And let's just get, well, we'll be able to go get the ingredients. But I do need your help to get through this one. Fish, Pedro, you guys with me on this one? Oh, you know what? That's true. Okay. Alright, cool. Let's get this done. I like the potato tortilla. I can't even word. Let's do that. Let's do this. So Enigma, I did say before that YouTube Sisters could actually join in with us. So I do want to be fair to that. So yes, YouTube Sisters, yeah, let's get you in here also. Yeah, let me let's pop out of the Union Circle. I'll run over to Levincia, get the ingredients. How about let's do this. I want to be fair with everyone. After this hunt, so let's do the shiny sea turtle hunt. Then Enigma, I'll do a Union Circle with you too, and anyone else who wants to join after that one, we'll do another hunt for whatever we come up with at that one. You have time? Perfect. I like that. I'm glad that, like I said before to YouTube Sisters, and I say to everyone, and we'll say to everyone, your time is never expected, your presence is never expected, but it's always appreciated, so thank you. Alright, so let's do that. We'll run over to Levincia, and I need to get wasabi. Oh, of all the things to run out of wasabi. I usually try to buy like 20 of each item at a time, because I always expect that situations like this are going to arise. But I feel like I don't know. There's a joke in my mind I want to connect with the classic SpongeBob cutaway of "You forgot the pickle." Except wasabi doesn't really fit in with the same cadence of pickles. 999 eggs? Of what? Or like eggs as in like food eggs. That'd be weird if they had food eggs and Pokemon eggs in the same world and you don't really like eat those. Huh. SpongeBob, I mean, listen, you want to do like a tier ranking on shows from childhood? I mean, that's an S tier show. That's like a triple S tier show right there. SpongeBob is still relevant in everyday culture. Like, I swear that you can make a reference to the show literally from an episode of like 20 years ago, and it'll be like, I totally remember that. Listen, all I have to say, anchovies. Anchovies! The pilot episode, you know? I have to go on my cousin's account, which isn't the best, and haven't beaten the game because my account I was rebattling. Okay, that's fine. Hey, listen, you do what you gotta do. Oh, okay, Enigma. I'm sorry to hear that, but hey, listen, I thank you for popping on in, and we'll see you on Friday. Have a good week. I'm gonna try to get another video out this week, so keep an eye out for that too. Where am I going? I'm going to Short Cans, which I think is this one. See, Fish, that's the kind of stuff I'm going to need help with, because I just do not know Discord well at all. Alright, I came over to Short Cans literally just to see if there was eggs. But I do need more rice, so that definitely could help. How am I doing on tomatoes and all that other stuff? Bananas are good, tomatoes are alright, apple. You know what? I feel like I could grab some apples. On your TV right now. I just put it on so I can have something on. Hey, absolutely. What are your thoughts on the Chromebook there, YouTube sisters? I've heard very mixed opinions, and I have I guess because of that I've created my own. But as a user of the Chromebook, I'm curious what you think of it. Anything else we can tempt you with? Go to any store, and if the person at the register says to you, anything else we can tempt you with, call the police. That person has something to hide. Okay, all right. Listen, weird's not necessarily bad, especially if you got used to it. So, I mean, I feel like it's any kind of new medium of technology, like if you're making the jump from iPhone to Samsung or something like that, all right, guys, let's pop back into let's head back over. I guess I don't really need to go over to the gym, but I'll get the Union Circle going real quick once I get over there. But yeah, just to finish that thought, I mean, it's like whenever you have a new piece of technology that you're not really too familiar with, it takes some time to adjust. All right, here we go. Pedro Fish and YouTube, let's get going on the code on screen, QW0YC7. I can only imagine, Fish, the level of toxicity that exists in really any given game's chat, honestly. I'm only assuming that it's a level of toxicity that you're talking about. Because, as an American, I know that we don't have necessarily the most sparkling reputation. YouTube sisters, the code is QW0YC7. But yeah, Fish, yeah. America is not the shining beacon of love and freedom that a lot of people made it out to be. YouTube sisters. So you're in offline mode right now. It does that every time I go into the Union Circle. Also, so at the bottom of your screen in the yellow bar should say a button to connect to internet. I think it should be the L button. If you don't see that, back out one step. You should see it at some point when you're there. But that will put you into. If you see just to my right here to the left of my face on screen where it says online mode, yours might say offline, so you're going to want to change that one real quick. I'm very down to do the sea turtle hunt. I mean, is there another place that we can do sea turtle hunt? I don't know if it spawns on anywhere else other than the mountain. Maybe that spawns on Dalazalpa Passage, but I'm pretty sure it's just the mountain. Oh, the bottom of the mountain. You're right. There is that one spot right in front of the passage. You are right about that. Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. That's actually where I found my shiny magneton. Oh, YouTube sisters, do you not have Nintendo Online? That might be the thing here. Depending on the account, because that's the thing. If you're on somebody else's account that doesn't have... Hey, Derek, how's it going? We're trying to get YouTube sisters in right now, but if they are unable to, we do have the spot. But let me just figure this one out real quick. So YouTube sisters, nope. So then unfortunately then you're not gonna be able to do the online mode. I wish it didn't require like an extra subscription or membership. I don't know. Is there anyone else that can help out with that sort of, is there like a go around with that, or like a kind of way of getting around that sort of issue? Because I don't know if there is one that exists. I just don't know what it is. At this point, yeah. Then Derek, yeah, you're all right. Well, hang on. We got Fish with the 7-day trial. I would say in the short term, hey Derek. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So let's do that then. We'll set out together. But yeah, YouTube sisters, that's going to be the thing. You're going to want to have the, I forget exactly what it's called. Nintendo Direct? No. It might just be Nintendo Online. But it in the home screen of your Switch, Gotcha. Okay. Well, don't do it on my account. Only do it if you want to have the access to do that kind of online stuff. Um, I will never tell you like go ahead and like just go out and spend the money. You know, like I'll always like I want you to make your own decision. Um, but if you do get to that point and you do have the online access, then you're always more than welcome to join us in the Union Circle. Because yeah, it's what we do. Try to have some fun, you know. Yeah, tell her that you'll love her forever. That she's the best mom in the world. All right, Fish. What do you is it's at the base of Zapapico, right? It's like that exterior part of the mountain is like right out. I think it's right over here by Zapapico West. Okay. Yeah. So Derek and Pedro, let's go over to Zapapico West. We're gonna get into picnic. Wow, what a brain fart that was. And then yeah, we'll hunt some shiny citadel. Let me find a nice place to pop up a picnic. Well, hello there, citadel. How awesome would it have been if just randomly that one was just a shiny? All right. Oh, that's a bad time to have low battery on a controller. Ooh, boy. Alright, let's find a good spot for this picnic. I realized we probably could have done this at the bottom of the trail here, but now I'm stubborn. There we go. Got it. Ooh, I like the shiny Lucario in there. Let's make this sandwich. All right. Oh, who are we missing in the group here? Oh, nice, YouTube sisters. All right. Oh, Fish. Okay, got you. Yeah, let's there we go. If you just head up the trail a little bit at Zapapico West, we're right there. I'm digging the shiny Rotom. Very nice. Is that Dreadnought? Oh, that's my low kicks. Okay. Fish, we are. Oh, there you are. You don't see us right there? I see you on your Koraidon. Okay, good. You see us. Okay, good. YouTube sisters, I'll get you on the next one. At this point, I wasn't expecting you to be able to get that access so fast, admittedly. But on our next sandwich, on our next hunt, we'll and like after this one, let's get you in there. All right, let's make this sandwich, team. I appreciate your understanding on that one. All right, who's missing on the cooking here? Let's get this going. Let's go. All right. All right, let's do this very targetedly again. So now that we have a fourth, let's think. So, who had what before? I know. Wow, I actually don't remember anything. Who had what before? Fish, I think you got the cloth sticks. All right, so Fish, you got the 2 cloth sticks. Pedro, you've got the watercress. The 1 watercress. Derek, do you have rice? Do you have 1 rice? We're gonna be making an ice encounter power sandwich, but just so we can kind of like we have the recipe. Do you have 1 rice? Perfect. Okay. Just add that 1 rice. So I'll add the 2 smoked fillet. We got the rice. We've got the watercress. We've got the other 2 cloth sticks. Okay. And then after that, we just need the salt, the vinegar, and the wasabi. And we hit it with the red pick. Perfect. Teamwork makes the dream work, guys. We got this. By the way, is this... Oh, Fish, you didn't need salt. Oh, you guys didn't need to put anything in the second part of that. Oh, I hope that doesn't overdo it. Who brought a hamburger? Guys, what did we do here? Who brought lettuce? All right, all right, all right. Somebody added too many ingredients here. This isn't going to work. An onion. I don't... Yeah, guys, we got off the rails here. There was an effort that went very awry here. Yeah, let's see what happens. Maybe it's ice level 3. We'll see. You know, I'm not ruling it out yet, Fish. I'm not ruling it out yet. Your YouTube sisters, you are more than welcome to eat this. This is this is something. This is a sandwich, guys. This is Quiznos special right there. What do we have? Encounter power psychic. All right, guys, we gotta try this one more time. We're gonna try this one more time. Okay. We gotta get this one. Just bring the one thing. Where's the other two? We've lost two. Pedro and Derek, where'd you guys go? Alright, Fish, I think this one's just going to be me and you at this point. Oh, you guys got kicked. Okay. Interesting. Alright. We're going to try this one more time, guys. We're going to try this Union Circle one more time. Let's do this. I mean, if we're going to do encounter power sandwiches, I'd prefer to do them at level 2. It just makes more sense to kind of... I mean, you're getting more spawns of the Pokemon you're looking for as opposed to just kind of hoping, you know? I don't know. In my mind, that's how I'd prefer to shiny hunt. I'd like to try to shiny hunt in a very, like, concerted spot, like isolating. I'm trying to think of what a good one is. But here's the code, guys. Pedro, Derek, and Fish. CY6DCH. But yeah, I'm trying to think like how we did the go-goat hunt. We found an area where there was like 1 or 2 possible grass type spawns. We did a grass sandwich, and boom, we got go-goat like that. Trying to think of another good example like that. I mean, see, what's interesting is that we're going to be using an ice sandwich. I mean, probably we're in the best place for it outside the Dalla Zappa passage. Because there really aren't that many ice types that spawn at the bottom of the mountain. So, Fish, that was a really good idea. Alright, so we got Derek. Let's get Fish, and let's get Pedro in here. We got Fish. Let's get Pedro in here. You know what? At this point, Pedro or YouTube, whoever can get it first. We'll leave it up to pure chance at this point. Whoever's quicker on the draw, whoever's faster on the keys. Littles. I'm assuming that that's going to be YouTube, sisters. Let's head on out. Beautiful. All right. YouTube sisters, we are going to need you to add one sandwich ingredient. I'm trying to think. When we get in, before we get into the sandwich, head into your ingredients and see, do you have watercress or rice? We just need one of those. That's okay. Well, I'll run you through it. You just do what I say, and we'll have shiny hunting success. Yeah, Fish, I agree with you. So let's all fast travel over to Derek. You've got rice. Okay. Um, YouTube sisters, before you fast travel, just head into your bag. I hit boxes by accident, but head into your bag and go over to the ingredients tab, which is the second to last one, the second from the right. You got nothing. Okay. Head over to Levincia's got to have this. Fast travel over to Levincia North. And then Fish will be right over there on the mountain, Fish and Derek. Alright, and then from Levincia North, YouTube sisters, I think Acquiesce to Supermarket here would have it. I think. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, okay. So yeah, YouTube sisters, head over to Levincia North, and then there you go, perfect. I see you right there. Head to this market right here. Head inside. You're right here, YouTube sisters. I'm assuming this is you on the. Oh, no, this is Derek. Okay. Levincia. Okay, on the map. Gotcha. I see what you're saying. If you haven't locked your map into a north-south orientation, then click the right stick, your right Joy-Con stick, in. And you should see, like in the bottom left part of my screen where you see the compass with the N, you should see the yellow arrow going up, not left and right like this one is. You should be seeing it going straight up. With that view, head to the right-hand side of the map, and here's Levincia. Do you see? Are you with me? Don't have a compass. Okay. Trying to think the best way to do this. YouTube sisters, I'm sorry, I just don't understand as far as the not having a compass thing. In the bottom, if you go into your map, if you hit the Y button, and you see this view, do you not have that compass icon in the bottom left there? Derek, we're gonna get to see Tuttle, as soon as we get this figured out. There you go. Okay, YouTube sister. So now from when you got that locked in, head to the far right side of the map, and you should see Levincia. You will see Levincia. Okay, then click the right stick in so that the yellow arrow is facing up and not left and right. So yeah, click the right Joy-Con stick in. Yeah, so it should be pointing north, but once you have that oriented that way, see the Great Crater of Paldea? You're going to go straight to the right of that. And this is the town that you want to go to. Yes. Yes, north of Levincia. And then once you pop in from this Pokemon Center, I'll lead you over to Acquiesce Supermarket. I thought everybody pops up on the map. Okay, yeah, no, there's Derek. Okay. Yeah, do you have the fast travel point? You just fly there. It's a only destination. I'm not sure. Oh, set as destination. So you haven't gotten to Levincia yet. Okay. Okay, YouTube sisters. How far in the game are you right now? Like, how much of the game have you completed? Because this is going to be a little difficult depending on how much access to the game that you have. Go back into your map and check. When you're in your map, zoom all the way out. And on the far left of the screen, you'll see Victory Road, Starfall Street, Path of Legends. Just keep in mind, though, YouTube sisters, that whatever account that you got the Nintendo Direct or Nintendo Online access for is the one that you're going to be able to go online with and do this kind of stuff with us on. Whatever, if you don't have that account linked to whatever local Switch account, I don't think you're going to be able to access it. It's not so much what gym and stuff that you've beaten. It's more or less just kind of what areas of the map that you have access to. Because for the sake of it, right now, what we need is, I mean, for ingredient collecting, and this just goes, oh, you bought it for all the accounts. Okay, that's awesome. Then you can do that for sure. If you have like a later access point in the game, then yeah, that sounds like a good idea. It's not so much, again, like beating what gym, Pedro. It's just kind of having access to the points of the map. So, like, for ingredient collection, yeah, YouTube sisters, go for it. But for ingredient collection, Levincia is the best place on the map to have access to because you can find basically everything you need from either Shore Cans, which is right next to this Pokemon Center, or Acquiesce's Supermarket, which is pretty much next to it, just right down the street and here. There's another one, I think it's called Delicioso or Cioso, that has different ingredients, but I very rarely find myself needing the ones from there. And then for the rest of this for the concept of the sea title hunt, you're going to need access to, I would say, Zappa Pico, which is just immediately west of Levincia. Okay, I would say then, in this case, guys, I'm not going to lie, I really want to be able to get this sea title hunt together within, honestly, the next, 10 minutes is saying a lot. Like, if we can get this together in the next 5 minutes or so, I'd be pretty happy with that. So, let's do what we got to do here and get this sandwich going, because I feel like Gotcha, YouTube sisters. Okay, gotcha. All right. All right. The party we've got here. Let's go to the mountain, or let's go to Zappa Pico rather. Me too, Fish. Me too. All right. So Derek and Fish. Then let's get over to Zappa Pico West. I'll pop up a picnic here. Don't go too far up. We're right here. Yep. There you go. All right. Now, Derek, it's important that you only add the one ingredient, okay? I forget exactly which one I told you before. I want to say it was the watercress, or maybe it was the rice. Because I know Fish has the cloth sticks. You got rice. Okay, so then, Derek, all you need to add and nothing else is just one rice. Pedro, you don't need to apologize. It's not a problem. I mean, never apologize. We're all figuring it out together, man. Don't worry about it. Trust me when I tell you that. Alright, let's get cooking here. Alright, so fish, you're just going to be adding the 2 cloth sticks. Derek, you're just going to be adding the 1 rice. I've got the 2 smoked filet and the watercress. And then again, guys, don't add anything here. This one's all me. So I've got the salt, I've got the vinegar, and I've got the wasabi. So you guys should just be adding those individual ingredients that I said. So again, Derek, just the 1 rice, fish, the 2 cloth sticks, and we should be good to go with this. It won't let you skip that part? Interesting. Interesting. That's a shame. Okay. Well, we've learned something there. Well. Why are these sandwich mechanics so damn frustrating, guys? This seems so straightforward off the bat, I'm not gonna lie. All right, guys, I'm going to be honest with you on this one. I think I'm going to fold the towel or throw the towel in on doing this as a group. I think we all should just kind of do this one individually at this point. It was a good idea. It was a great concept, but I mean, depending on how this sandwich turns out with the extra ingredients here, let's see how it goes. Oh, that one sucked. Okay. Well then. One of these days I'm going to get that top bread perfectly. Instead of having this nice open face sandwich. Alright, let's see here. Your game crashed, fish, the timing. That's so unfortunate. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. Pedro, I think I certainly I appreciate the effort everybody went into on this one. I think at this point though I'm just gonna do it. I think we should just all do it kind of solo. I think next time on Friday would be we can revisit the group sandwich making. But for now, I think it's just probably better for the sake of everyone's time right now, just to do our own thing here. Yeah, I'm sorry, Pedro. It's young community. We're figuring it out. I had no idea this was going to be as much of an endeavor as it was going to be. So now that we know what we're doing, at least going into next time, I'd be happy to do a sandwich hunt with you then. But for the sake of, I only really go until about 10 p.m. Eastern on stream night. So I want to be able to get some decent shiny hunting in. Oh, don't cry, Pedro. You're going to make me cry. We got something to look forward to on Friday now, though. Yeah, that's something. YouTube sisters, that might be honestly that might be an issue on your end, unfortunately, because it seems like the rest of chat's having no issue on that one. Fish, let me find that psychic sandwich for you. I think, yeah, there's one psychic sandwich, and you need sweet herba mystica for it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 9 ingredients for that one. You let me know when you're ready on that. Oh, Pedro. It's like a dagger to my own heart. Don't do that. Oh man, I've got low batteries on both my controls now. We're fighting the clock in so many ways. You have sweet and you're ready. Okay, cool. Let me get that together here real quick. Alright, so along with the sweet Herba Mystica, let me see if I can get them in order of like ingredients and then like oils and stuff. One tomato, one cucumber, one onion, one yellow bell pepper, one watercress, the sweet Herba Mystica, and then mayonnaise, olive oil, and wasabi. And that is your sandwich. Salt, vinegar, and wasabi. There we go. It's funny. Like, I didn't realize with the group that the bun becomes massive comparatively. now I see what you're doing here. Now you're just guilt tripping me. I'm onto your games, Pedro. I see what's going on here. Hang in there, my friend. Trust me. When it comes to Friday, we'll have a much better, a much smoother start to all this. And you know what? In the back of my mind, maybe we get lucky with a sea turtle here or another ice Pokemon. We'll see how it goes after that. Maybe we open it back up. Maybe we get a nice bit of luck off the bat here, you know? Alright, I tell you right now, this is not a sandwich that's getting a top bun. It looks so precocious. Oh, don't fall. Please don't fall. Okay. Okay. Okay, good, yes. Stay right where you are. Okay, perfect. Yes. Love it. Get out of here, you. No! Okay, there we're good. We're good. We got it. Never panic for a moment. Oh, there we go. Ooh, what is this? Yeah, I was going to say, this is Gerudo Valley. All right. That brings up a great question I wanted to ask you guys tonight. So, I've been binging. What if everything fell off? If everything fell off your sandwich, Pedro, it is likely going to affect the effectiveness of the sandwich. So, like I've got right here on my screen, like the desired encounter power ice level 2. Whatever your desired effect is, if you don't get that, then whatever ingredient's falling off, that impacted your sandwich. A tip to avoid things falling off is to not use the top bun. Apparently that works. Like I didn't need it here and it worked out perfectly. Yeah, let me know if that works out for you there, Pedro. But in the meantime, I wanted to ask you guys, what are some of like the best gaming soundtracks of all time? Because like recently, I've been listening to the Star Fox 64 soundtrack because I'm a gigantic nerd, but also because it hits so differently. Like every single track is just so perfectly emotional, and it sets the stage for that battle, whatever it is, perfectly. I can't say enough good things about the Star Fox 64 soundtrack. And like hearing Gerudo Valley here, I'm thinking of Ocarina of Time now, and I'm like, that's another absolutely goated soundtrack in gaming. So like, I open it up to you, the Barnyard. What are some other absolutely just goated, top tier, S tier level gaming soundtracks? Sneasel's an ice Pokemon, right? Am I gonna have a struggle with that one? Like taking over my spawns? Cubchoo is an ice type. Oh, and Snom is too. Oh man, more ice type spawn here than I realized. That's unfortunate. Although, to be honest with you, if I got a shiny Snorunt, I would not be upset with that. Or a Cryogonal. Whoop. How's that sandwich building coming for you there, Pedro? Want to make sure that it works out for you. And Fish, were you able to get your game back on? Shiny hunting in extreme weather is just an extra layer of difficulty that is unnecessary. Like blizzards or rainstorms. And not even for the fact that it makes it difficult to see. Like, I thought that was an item, but it was a flill. It lags the game a lot. Alright. Let's head up the mountain here and get ourselves this nice shiny sea turtle. I know Snom has a very difficult shiny to tell, so I'm definitely going to probably run over one of those and not realize it. Did I lose the stream? You have a bad history with Snom? Are you in good spirits enough to tell it? Because now I'm curious. See, you come in here with a shot out of left field that you and Snom have a history. I'm curious now what the Snom has done to you. So you were battling an Elite Four member. There I was, battling an Elite Four member. I somehow had a Snom in the game. Somehow, some way, I had forgotten that Snom was in my party. And I just so happened to bring him along for the ride. And then suddenly, just then, you had to restart all because of it. Was the Snom's presence in your party so offensive that it... Whoa. Speaking of Snom being offensive, that thing got me from about... a yard and a half away. You were supposed to have Quaxley. Was Snom such a detriment to your team that it required the restart? Also, wait, Quaxley in the Elite Four? You doing like a baby run? What's up, Tinkatuff? Quick waffle. I got you, quick waffle. That makes sense. How do you confuse quick waffle with Snom? I feel like you would look at your party and be like, okay, I'm good to go here. Snom. And it's funny, every time I think of Quick Wobble now, I have that dumb TikTok song stuck in my head. Like with Here Comes the Hurricane. It fits Quick Wobble's sprite so well. You don't look in your party. You know what? That's fair. Sometimes you just you roll with the Pokemon you got in your heart. All right, come on. We need a shiny Seattle here. Lady Gaga, good to see you. How do you even spell that Pokemon? Which one? Seattle? Or Quick Wobble? Give me 1 for Seattle, give me 2 for Quick Wobble. Gotcha. Quaval. Yeah, it's funny because the first QUA does not sound like the same as the second QUA. It's Quay Qua. Voulez-vous coucher à Quay Qua? C'est soi. it is a fun name to say, honestly. I gotta tell you, even for some of the Pokemon that had like kind of like sussy designs in this generation, like they really came out with a. There are very few strong misses with Generation 9. Like I just put out my Gen 9 tier list. I think we were talking about it before, but like I just put that out yesterday, and you can kind of see for yourself more of the opinions I have there. And for that matter alone, I remember even saying that like the next time I see a Delibird, I'm gonna be disappointed that it's not an Iron Bundle, and I am. So yeah, I'd say like there are a few that are like just real bad. Like Flittle, I'm not really huge on. I like the name, but the Pokemon itself is just ugh. Then there's Squawkabilly, which like design wise kind of okay, name wise kind of okay, usefulness meh. It's a parrot. Yeah, that's pretty much all I can remember from that so far. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's sometimes just sneeze on the keyboard and it just works. Although if you were referencing Go-Goat, I have a very strong affinity toward Go-Goat for, I would say, obvious reasons. Where, oh where, are the shiny Citadel? What? I was absolutely not expecting there to be an item up here. What? What? How do I grab it, though? Go-Gurt. Huh? I did not have a lot of Go-Gurt as a kid, but every now and then when I see it in the supermarkets, I think to myself, if I just wanted to have a tube of yogurt right now, not a cup, not a cup, I don't want to mess with a spoon or a spork if that's my choosing. I want a nice tube of yogurt right now. I'm gonna cut open the top. Forget cut it open. I'm gonna rip it open with my teeth. And feel like a sauvage. This also is coming from someone who eats yogurt literally every day. Where? Oh, where? See, this is the hard thing about the ice sandwich is that, or being up on the mountain too, is that everything up here is pretty much an ice type. So, isolating Citadel as an encounter, kind of difficult. I gotta take a quick look and see what shiny Cryogonal is, because that actually, I remember seeing to myself, like, that's one that I would want. Cryogonal. I should go to Cerebi for that. Cryogonal. Interesting. Okay, so it's got red eyes. I could work with that. In the game with me right now, no. We had a few I would say a few good attempts at the group sandwich making, but I think for the sake of time and kind of fairness also for everybody, I think it's just better to kind of do the hunting on an individual basis right now. We'll try again on Friday, but I think just also for the sake of trying to at least get one shiny tonight before we part our ways is, getting the sandwich in, getting the encounters in, doing the hunts. I think that's the best way of going about it tonight. And believe me, I want to be able to do, union circles with everybody. I want to be able to hunt everybody, with shinies, because I also, just as much as we fail at making sandwiches together, I think it'd be fun to potentially have some shiny fails together. Then we all get to share in the misery together. And what's a community without a little trauma bonding? Shared experiences to sit back and say, oh man, remember that time that we failed that shiny Dondozo? No! You caught, how I got my first shiny was I caught a lot of the one Pokemon and increased, and after I caught... Oh, nice! It's a happy accident. I did not know the Copperajah could spawn up here. Alright, duly noted. What is this watchtower? Do I have this? I do have this, okay. What is that? Oh, it's just a regular watchtower. Okay, that's good to know. Can sea tidal spawn down here? That's all I want to know. May I have a shiny land ice whale? Please. And thank you. I don't think I asked for a whole lot, you know? Just a shiny every hour. YouTube sisters, it was great talking with you. And you know, next time we'll try to get that that sandwich together. But you have a wonderful night. We'll see you on Friday, and enjoy your week. Be safe out there. Don't forget to like the stream on your way out too, and that goes for anybody else watching. If you're liking what you're watching and you're enjoying your time here, you're just lurking in the shadows, feel free to drop a like on the stream. If you haven't, and if you feel like this is the kind of place or the kind of content that you can enjoy yourself with over time, then go ahead and hit subscribe. We do streaming every Monday and Friday night at 7 p.m. Eastern. A lot of shiny hunting. A lot of fun times. A lot of running over snoms, apparently, constantly. But yeah. The more engagement in the streams, the more eyeballs that we can reach on YouTube, and the more good, awesome people that we can bring in. The more fun that can be had. And that's what it's all about. What was that in the song? I mean, a shiny Sneasel would be cool too, you know? Come on, get up the mountain there. Let's go, Miraidon. We got this. You can do it, Miraidon. Oh my god, the Snom. It's always the Snom. Oh, another Snom. No! If you're gonna be at my feet, at least be shiny. Please. Going through all this trouble. Alright, let me see here. Kind of want to run to the kitchen real quick and grab just a quick snack. Yeah, I'm going to do that real quick. So I'm going to do that for a second. I'm going to pull up the Be Right Back. Take a second, 2 minutes or so. I'm actually going to run to the bathroom. Just take 3 minutes. Stretch your back, get some water, stretch your knees. If you're old like me, we'll be right back. Take 3. Alright, so that might have been... I don't know if that was 3 minutes. I don't know if that was a little more than 3 minutes. But hey, we're here, you know? That's the important thing. We're here. We made it, you know? I got my chocolate Santas. So I can get a little energy going for the rest of the stream. Hopefully react excitedly for when, not if, but when a shiny appears. And here we go. We're back at it. I forget which way I was going, up the mountain or down the mountain, so we're just going to ride. Ride like the wind, Bullseye! Like, really, at this point, any Ice-type shiny I think I'd be really okay with. I gotta look up Snoms just to see what that actually is, because I want to make sure I don't miss that by accident. I'm sure I will anyway. But it's at least worth a look. Oh my god, how do you tell that's a shiny? That's the most unrecognizable shiny I've ever seen in my entire life. Like, that's worse than Garchomp. And Garchomp to me is like the gold standard of bad shinies. Oh, wow. Wild Arctibax. I know they exist, but I just didn't... It's been a while since I've seen one. Alright. It'd be really cool if one of you in this cluster here had shined, but, you know. Beggars can't be choosers. How about Cryogonal? Hey, nope, Blue Eyes. Blue Eyes, White Cryogonal. Nope, none of you. Oh my god, I forgot you existed in this game. Alright. Where am I on this mountain that all these random Pokemon are showing up? Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, that's so not good. Oh, my Joy-Con died. Can I play with it here? Does it work that way? Will it work that way? Nope. Oh, man, that's unfortunate. How can we pivot? Because I suddenly can't... Damn, that's unfortunate. That's what I get for not charging my controller. Alright, so let's think then, folks. How do we pivot here? Huh. I'm not exactly sure. I don't really have a lot of things set up, ready to go. Hey, Alan Poke-Friendly, how are you? You popped in at a really interesting time, unfortunately, because, huh. That was unexpected. We were in the middle of shiny hunting Sea Toddle, or really anything that popped up on the mountain. But now we've reached a conundrum. So I'm trying to think what would be a decent pivot, because there's like... You know what? I don't even know if I have screens set up for anything outside of the capture card. Visual Boy. I have Visual Boy. Okay, so maybe we can do... Okay. Give me a second. Let me fiddle with a few things here. And then, here, you know what? Let's just do this. We'll throw into the chatting window here. And, wow, I can't even save the game. Damn. Oh no, I can't save the game, but that's all on the right stick. So let's do that. We'll save there. And then I'll close this out, because that's now kind of useless to me. So we are going to continue shiny hunting, but in a bit of a different sense. So give me a moment here. Let's see if I can't get things set up in a relatively quick manner. Okay. That can come over here. I actually don't need any of that anymore, so let's do that. And then from here, I want this. I want this. I I want that. I want this. And finally, I want, I believe this. Is this the one? This doesn't seem like the one. Hang on a second here. What about this one? Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we got this. I think we can do this. All right. Let me move this up there. No, because that clearly needs to be linked to the right thing. How about that? Beautiful. Okay. And then let's resize this. Okay. Cool. We got this. We can pivot. We figured it out. All right. So what we're going to do instead, while my Joy-Cons are charging, is we are going to pick up where I left off in an offline version of my Pokemon Emerald file, where I'm right in front of Rayquaza, and I'm just resetting to Shiny Hunt that. That's how we Shiny Hunt tonight, or at least for the next hour. So, why the hell not, right? Alan Poke-Friendly, welcome on in. How you doing tonight? Alright, and so that... What's my hotkey for quick load? It's F1? Alright. That's awesome. I'm happy to hear that. I think... Am I going to be... I think I have to reset the room every time, now that I'm thinking about it. What are you playing tonight, Alan? Let me get my other chocolate Santa ready here. Alright, well. Not much. Not bad. Just a chill night. Nothing wrong with that. We're all about chill nights here at Goalie Goat Gaming. I like that. Welcome on in if you're just joining. We had a bit of a pivot from our original plans. We were shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet, but my Joy-Con died, and I don't have another one. So, to mitigate that loss, we are picking up in an offline file I have of Pokemon Emerald, in which I am currently just resetting and shiny hunting for Rayquaza. Not a bad pivot, you know. Rayquaza's a pretty badass shiny, so why not, you know? It also goes to highlight a video concept I have that I want to do soon. There's a website out there that helps you to kind of like filter out like your favorite Pokemon and kind of like determine what your favorite is of whatever certain criteria you build. I'm going to be doing that soon with a list of my favorite shiny Pokemon, trying to figure out like what my actual favorite shiny is, because I know shiny Rayquaza is at least top 5, if not top 3. It is a goated shiny, which is exactly why I've saved this game exactly where I did, so that I could continue this at some point and shiny hunt this Rayquaza. I probably have about 500 or 600 resets on this, so I mean I'm really not too far into that. Believe me, I know it's a labor of love. It's gonna be a thing. Oh yeah. Obviously not tonight alone do I have those resets, but yeah, over time I've been you know, popping in this every now and then just to say like, you know, maybe this is the time. Maybe I can get it this time. You know, maybe Rayquaza wants to shine for us here. You know, a little Ray here, a little shiny Ray. And to be honest with you, it'd be pretty damn dope to get it on stream, right? But yeah, if you like what you're seeing so far and you haven't already, feel free to leave a like on the stream. It'll help to get more people involved and interested and more eyeballs on the stream. And if you like what I'm presenting and if you like more Pokemon content and gaming content and enjoying fun time with good people, then why don't you subscribe and join the Barnyard. We have a lot of fun here. Monday and Friday nights, 7 p.m. Eastern. And then whenever I make a video. Which I'm trying to do on a more consistent basis. I'm trying to get to 2 of those a week. Hope your Azumarill will wipe Penny's team. I'm trying to think if you're going to run into any issues on Penny's team like that. I mean, I don't want to say too much, but I don't think she has an electric type. And I know she doesn't have a steel type. So I'm just trying to think if there's anything else that's really, like, something you got to worry about with that water fairy typing Azumarill. I also didn't know this as a kid when I first started playing Emerald and Ruby and Sapphire. But apparently, you can just run away from Rayquaza and rezone, and he just pops back up like nothing ever happened. Oh, Alan, you're gonna be fine. Yeah, no, Penny's not gonna have anything against you at that point. Then you're gonna look down upon her from the mountain, laughing. Is this gonna be the one? Is this gonna be it? Are we gonna get the shiny here? Is this when we get shiny Rayquaza? Yeah. Oh no. Damn. Shucks. Who would have thought? What is the rest of this team that I have? Because I see my my Gardevoir RuPaul. I got to see the rest of this team. Because I remember I had a lot of fun in this playthrough, and I remember, like, part of the reason why I stopped or held off on it obviously was no, I knew it wasn't going to happen at that point. I trust me, I'm not as fooled as I made that believe, but I've got you. But this is a fun team that I had. Blood Altar, my Altaria. RuPaul, the Gardevoir. Get Blaze, the Blaziken. Ludicrous, the Ludicolo. Willy One-Eye, the Dusclops. And Aggron, the Aggron. Fun team. So, I'd like to be able to progress with it at some point, but I also don't really want to do it until I get to get the shiny Rayquaza. Oh, sheesh indeed, my friend. Sheesh indeed. As I've said in many of my past streams, shiny hunting is a labor of love. So, you gotta love it to really endure that pain. You know, it's like any good relationship. It's work, you know. But good luck on the Penny fight, though, and enjoy the music while you're there too. I feel like up 22 levels and Extreme Speed should probably one-shot my Gardevoir. It'll definitely too. Why would you rest? Why can I not escape? When will I stop asking questions? Who knows? Even that's a question. I'm also absolutely not upset with hearing Pokemon Emerald's soundtrack because it's one of the best in all of Pokemon. Granted, Scarlet and Violet definitely blew all past soundtracks out of the water. Every single track regarding a boss or Area Zero and bosses in Area Zero kicks a lot of ass. Alan, which version are you playing, by the way, Scarlet or Violet? Nice. And how far are you, I guess the Penny battle, so I guess you're kind of toward the end game there? How far into the Pokedex are you? Because if you need on Friday night, I'd be more than happy to help you fill the Pokedex. We have an amazing community. It seems like a lot of people. I'm taking into account the last couple of weeks. It seems like a lot of people end up needing to leave early on Mondays, but on Friday nights we've had some really good streams. We have really good people in the community too that will definitely be more than helpful, along with myself, to filling your Pokedex. Still at 72. Ooh, you got some work to do, my friend. Yeah. But I have to tell you, too, it's worth it. I mean, trust me, when you get to the point where you have that shiny charm in your hands, like you filled out the Pokedex, you get the shiny charm, that thing is broken. Like, it is absurd. Like, I got the shiny charm, and not even kidding, within 10 minutes, I just ran into a random shiny Voltorb. Like, full odds shiny Voltorb. It was crazy. Which is also a shiny that I've wanted to get for a while, so it was in you know, whatever game it was. So I was really happy to get that one. But yeah, definitely I feel like that should be, you know, I never want to say should. Let me back up, because I vehemently am against any form of gatekeeping in gaming, even if it's, you know, what I think might be good for somebody in gaming. But I would definitely recommend working towards the shiny charm, because it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Just literally going around, you know, maybe you haven't finished battles or whatever the case may be, and you just, maybe you're doing the post-game tournament or whatnot, and suddenly it's like, oh, cool, random shiny Sableye, you know, something. Who doesn't like shinies? Come on. Find me one Pokemon fan that doesn't like shinies, and I'm going to find you somebody who I have more questions about than answers. Let my Pokemon go, Rayquaza. Jeez. Exposing your cousin, I see. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, that time I got fooled. That one I actually did get fooled a little bit. There was a split-second graphic, a split frame, where the shading of the whatever that animation is that throws the yellow bars over it, that one got me. It looked like a black Rayquaza coming out. Still green. All right, 17th time's the charm, you know. It's got me thinking, like, your cousin doesn't like one shiny Pokemon? Not, and I say, I know, I realize how that kind of came out. It's not in a judgmental way. It's a very curious way. I'm very big on being curious and not judgmental. So, like, I genuinely have never met a Pokemon fan that just does not like shiny Pokemon. So that's really very interesting to me. Okay. You know, everyone's got their preferences. To each their own, as they say, you know? Man, what do I have to put onto my Pokemon to just escape this battle constantly? There we go. That's better. Listen, you know what? Everybody's got their own opinions on it, so I have no choice but to respect that, you know? I mean, everybody finds the enjoyment out of the game however they will, and if shiny hunting is a waste of time to him, then that's absolutely his prerogative. I hope that he enjoys... I don't know if he's played Scarlet Violet, but I hope that he enjoys Scarlet Violet for at least the other content of the game. I mean, it's a phenomenal game otherwise, too. I mean, you don't have to just shiny hunt to enjoy Pokemon. I mean, they're fantastic games for the most part. There are some games that are hit or miss, but like the storylines all over Gen 9 are just incredible. This Rayquaza, man, is just causing me all kinds of hell right now. What do you think about shiny hunting, though, Alan? Do you think it's a waste of time, or do you enjoy it? Welcome on in again if you're just joining. Had a bit of a pivot from what the title of the stream is. My Joy-Cons died. So instead of shiny hunting in Pokemon Violet right now, we are picking up in an old offline file I have of Pokemon Emerald, in which I am currently set and saving and resetting for a shiny Rayquaza. YouTube sisters, welcome back. Yeah, I don't know if you just heard my little spiel there, but my Joy-Cons died, so I was not able to continue playing on a Pokemon Violet tonight. I didn't want to close the stream out an hour early, so I figure, you know, here's a little bit of a pivot plan. But welcome on back. And Alan, I'm glad to see that I'm glad that you think that it's not a waste as well. Ah, good, I got you. YouTube, good. So then in that case, Alan, what's your favorite shiny, if you have one offhand? Ooh, good choice. I actually forget what video I was watching before I got on stream tonight, but maybe it was PM7's video? Yeah, I think it was PM7's video on people submitting their shiny collections, and somebody had a shiny Dragonair plush, and I was like, ooh, that is clean. I like that. It's a good... See, I'm a huge fan of shinies that... That's going to wipe me, okay. I'm a huge fan of shinies that are a big contrast to their base color. So, like, yeah, Dratini, Dragonair, the pink against the blue, like, that's awesome to me. Even for Gen 9, I'm, like, one of the first ones in my head all the time is Dondozo. Or even, like, Lechonk is another good example of that. That's a really good question, YouTube sisters. I definitely will be at some point soon. I'm not sure which game I want to do it in. Part of me wants to revisit here, because I got some unfinished business with Tate and Liza. But part of me also wants to do a Nuzlocke in Violet. Part of me wants to do a Nuzlocke in Legends Arceus. Part of me wants to do... I actually do have another offline file that I'm working on a video separately. It's actually a video I've been working on for a while, I should say. But I have a randomizer Nuzlocke of Heart Gold going on right now. And in that one, progress of the game, I'm currently like on my way toward Victory Road. Oh, yeah, absolutely, YouTube sisters. I mean, it's a prominent figure. Now, admittedly, I've not watched the show, but, I mean, just understanding the person, I figured, you know, a male Gardevoir just kind of fit. Just another general reminder, though, guys, if you're enjoying the stream and you haven't already, go ahead and like the stream, please. I will say, please, for sure. It definitely helps to get... YouTube's algorithms are very fond of higher engagement on streams, and that will allow it to be pushed out to more people so that we can get more friends in the barnyard. And if you're not subscribed already and you're enjoying your time here and you feel like you can enjoy it a little further, then go ahead and subscribe. Oh, I know. It's just, you know, in case anyone else hasn't. I'm god-awful at my call to actions to begin with. I mean, like, for example, like, I've got a Twitter and Instagram and a Discord that I've talked about literally the first time, I think, tonight now at this point. So, I mean, for that being said, if you're interested in those things, let's just pop up the old twits right there, at Goatly Gaming. Excuse you, Tully. Oh, you're not Tully, you're Stella. All right. But yeah, at Goatly Gaming on Twitter, at Goatly Goat Gaming on Instagram, and then the Discord. I'll actually grab the Discord link real quick and drop that in chat, just for the sake of it. I'm also not great at Discord right now, but still trying to build a community, so we're working on it. Let's drop that there. Perfect. Feel free to join at your leisure, at your convenience, all that fun jazz. And yeah, trying to be more of a pro streamer every day. I aspire to one day have one of those like Elgato stream decks where I could just like, at the touch of a button, feel like I'm commanding a spaceship, you know? Oof. A whole load of oof fighting this Rayquaza. Not even fighting this Rayquaza, just resetting against this Rayquaza. Alright, is this going to be the one? Do we have it now? Attempt number 473? No, okay. I don't know if this is actually 473. I really have no idea what number I'm on. When I first started doing this particular shiny hunt, I don't even think I was streaming yet. So like, I definitely did not have the concept in mind of like actually keeping a counter of how many encounters I would have with this. Although now I'm kind of regretting not doing that, because I'd be curious to see how long it's going to actually take to get this Rayquaza. Because I mean, like, again, it's one of those things where I'm happy that I have this file where it is, how it is, because, you know, I definitely would love to get a natural shiny Rayquaza. Because it's, again, a goated shiny. Oh, excuse me. Welcome on in then, YouTube sisters. Enjoy your time in the barnyard. Like I said, it's in its infant stages, and I'm not the most well-versed Discord host, we'll say. So I have a lot to learn in that regard. But, yeah. It's going to be the hub for a lot of our community activity moving forward. And eventually we'll get to a point, too, with, like, you know, we'll be flooding or drowning in shiny Pokemon in Violet, where we can just start doing giveaways and stuff like that. Because I want to engage with the community more too. I mean, it was admittedly a little frustrating that things kind of didn't go the way that I wanted to with the sandwiches and everything tonight. But you know, I definitely want to be able to do things with community members. Not communities of little goats. I envision that there's going to be a lot of goat-related content in the community, which, I mean, listen, it kind of should be that way. I would think. Again, it's hard for me to use the term "should," but I don't know. Let me put it this way for you. Do we really need more goat content at Goatly Goat Gaming? Yes. Yes, we absolutely do. Anyway. Oh man, my nickname has been Goat for a long time at this point, and so I've accrued so much just random goat related stuff over the years. Like, I've got to have something else even around me right now that's a goat. Well, I mean, I've got a go-goat. Nah, I've got like a pillow somewhere that's like says don't even goat there. I've got like a little pillow that's shaped like a goat. And it's so funny, like these aren't things that I've gotten for myself. These are all gifts. Like people just know me as Goat. Like, one day I would totally love to work with a goat rescue or, like, a goat farm or something like that, too. Like, sponsor one of those. Goats are awesome animals. Like, you could train a goat like a dog, almost. Alright. What do you call a baby goat who is sleeping? Well, a baby goat is a kid, so I'm trying to think where you'd... A kidnapper. Ah, it's clever. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. Hey, 911? Yeah, yeah, YouTube sisters. We got them right there. Yeah, no, yeah. Oh, you're on the way? Good, got it. All right, thanks. Sweet. That was clever, YouTube sisters. I like that. I'm going to tuck that one away in my dad joke repertoire. Hey, yeah, dispatch? Yeah. Is there any way you guys could stop by Krispy Kreme on the way? Yeah. Just one. Oh, two. Oh, you one for free? Oh, that's awesome. That's great. Oh, they're gonna give you a second one for free. They're apparently running a special. Honestly, though, remember when Krispy Kreme was doing that thing? Oh, I mean, don't worry. If it's on the cops, it's on me. I was gonna say, remember when Krispy Kreme was doing that promo during the pandemic where it was like, if you showed your vaccination card, you got a free donut? It's an interesting concept. I don't feel any one negative way or one strong way or the other about it. It was just like interesting promotion, you know. It certainly got people talking about it, you know. It's funny too, because when I during the pandemic, where I was during the pandemic, I should say, they had just opened up. Hey, Pedro, welcome back. They had just opened up a like a drive-through, like actual establishment of a Krispy Kreme in my area, and it was literally one of, if not the only business that was flooded with a line that was just down the highway. It was the funniest thing to me. I mean, like, funny, obviously, relative to what the time was, but, like, all these just empty storefronts and businesses that are just not, like, there's no patrons, and then Krispy Kreme with a line a mile down. It's just funny to me. It's just funny to me. Flooded, it misnomerly flooded, you know? What happened to my voice? I don't know. What happened to my voice? I have no idea. I think my voice is the same. I mean, I might be a little congested. I definitely feel a little bit of like some phlegm in the back of my throat, but I think I still have the same sultry melodic pipes that I've had for a while. I do every now and then. I am able to break out a decent impersonation, you know. That was actually just a very gravelly version. That actually ended up being more like Stitch, but if you're familiar with Aqua Teen Hunger Force, I'm usually really good at Meatball, but I don't really know. I mean, it's a very subjective thing, you know. All I know is that everybody loves dancing, Frylock. I feel like I just sucked a giant balloon of healing. No, did I lose the chat, guys? Are you still there? Did I lose you? I saw reconnecting on the on Streamlabs. Are you guys still with me? Let me see a 1 in chat if you guys are still with me. Okay, good, beautiful. Streamlabs has been giving me a lot of like heart attacks, more or less. Eat a meatball on stream and I will subscribe. Well, give me like, I've got turkey meatballs in my freezer. Give me like, I don't know how long will it take to cook one of them. Is it like 30 seconds? I'll be right back, Pedro. Give me a second. Ask and ye shall receive. Fish, welcome back. About to gain a member of the barnyard by eating meatballs. So just give me a second. I'll explain what we're doing when I get back. Give me a minute. All right. Hang on. Let me just let this cool down for a sec. Pedro, for you. Oh, hot as hell. Holy shit, that's hot. I'm gonna let that cool down for a second more. I definitely put that in for way longer than it needed to be. So Fish and anyone else who's just rejoined over the last little bit here, let me explain. So you may be noticing this is not Pokemon Violet, or if it is, it's an incredibly 8-bit looking version of it. My Joy-Cons died, and I poorly planned and did not have them. Oh, Pedro, don't worry, I'm just letting it cool off. I just don't want to burn my mouth real quick. You know, just give me a second. Oh, I overcooked the shit out of this, sir. Love these things. Next. Done. But yeah, I appreciate everyone's patience from, oh, I didn't see it. Oh. What does a baby goat order in a restaurant? What does a baby goat order in a restaurant? Oh, it's gonna be another kid thing. Damn. Something off the kids menu. I don't know. A kiddie meal? I don't know. I'm having a hard time with that one. I feel like there's a pun in there somewhere. Did I lose the whole chat again because of Streamlabs? Guys, you with me? Streamlabs is really having a hard time right now. Oh, this... Okay, you are. Yeah, Streamlabs is really having a hard time right now. I don't know what's going on with that. So yeah, Fish, I am shiny. Excuse me, that meatball went down a little rough. I am shiny. Excuse me. I am shiny hunting Rayquaza, which is one of the best shinies of all time. It is an absolute top of S tier shiny. YouTube Sisters, a kids meal. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that I was going for that. That makes a lot of sense to me. I feel like there was because I'll tell you guys right now, it shows on my side that nobody's watching the stream. So, and I keep seeing like the time of the stream keep glitching and say reconnecting. So I'm like constantly wondering like, oh, did Streamlabs just poop the bed again? So I'm not ignoring you, I promise. The meatball was the meatball, and the kids that was good. I figured we were going with a kids meal there though. Hey, YouTube Sisters, where does a baby goat swim? Where's a baby goat swim? A kiddie pool. Yeah, Fish, I'm gonna have to like watch a video on how to like assign roles and kind of like really get the Discord started, because I really just I don't. Oh, the heals on these guys, none of that matters to me. I'm just going through with resets until the party basically gets wiped, and then I have my my fast save right to being in front of Rayquaza. This isn't a Nuzlocke, so these guys can just be the fodder that they basically are acting as right now. I keep meaning not to send out my next Pokemon, but whatever. That happens. There we go. I also, and I was saying before to Alan Pokefriendly, I had no idea when I was a kid that you could literally just run away from Rayquaza